If you are clicking to this video, you probably think that it is not possible to have a social life at the same time that you do well academically. It is just not compatible to dedicate time to other aspects of life if you want to get good grades. Well, I'm sorry to tell you that you are wrong. The answer to efficient time management lies in being able to prioritize different aspects of your life effectively. Hi, my name is Mario and I am a 17-year-old international A-level student from Spain. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I manage my time as an A-level student currently in year 13 who is taking maths, physics, chemistry and further maths. At the same time that I work on different side hustles, amongst which there's this YouTube channel, running a 300k follower account on TikTok, managing my Skillshare classes and also offering video editing services on Fiverr. And obviously at the same time trying to have some kind of social life. I thought this to be the best time to make this video, as this weekend is a very good reflection of what my time management looks like, which enables me to work on my academics, on my side hustles and also have some kind of social life, as I have said before. This Saturday I got to hang out at a friend's house and we had lunch over there, and today that it is Sunday, I am going to my first ever escape room with some friends as well. So you can see more or less that this weekend is quite packed with social life. I also dedicate a significant part of my weekend, in this case my free time, to this YouTube channel, and by that I mean editing, scripting and filming videos like this one that you're watching right now. All this apart from staying on top of my subjects, which is obviously not an easy thing to do. So first of all, it is really important to know our own life priorities. For example, if you want to become a doctor and go to a very prestigious university, your life priorities will be very different to a person that just wants to keep options open and get good grades. Depending on your situation, you will have different priorities, and these will therefore determine how your time management should be. Personally, I don't work myself too hard in terms of academics because I think that there is a certain point for myself after which I won't really get any major benefit, so I'm just wasting my time doing that and missing on both health and having just fun in life. In my life, I value the following things: academics, because they will determine my future to an extent, and they will also be the ones that will give me the opportunity to do what I like and to work on my passions. Then relationships, because they are the ones that, although this might sound a bit cheesy, they are the ones that make life worth living, basically, like this is a fact. And then extracurricular learning, which is something that I find really enriching and useful. I wouldn't be myself if I didn't do this. I don't know, thanks to this YouTube channel, I have learned to speak in public, in front of a camera, similar to edit videos, to script, to do some kind of filmmaking, graphic design, to improve my storytelling. I have been able to do lots of stuff, and the list goes on. Things that I do outside of school and that also add me lots of value. Make me a different person, a unique individual. I could perfectly dedicate my whole life to academics and get the best grades possible. However, that would make me very miserable. I would be bored, unmotivated, and I would very easily burn out as well. So obviously it wouldn't be worth it. Many people close to me, friends and family, usually ask me how can I do so much stuff in a week, and I always answer the same thing. I just like it, like no one expects me to do it, so I just do it because I like it. I also don't make any money, like from this YouTube channel and my TikTok account, which I have been working on, for example, TikTok since 2019, quite a while now. I have not made a single cent, so I keep doing it just because I like it, because I find it interesting. It gives my life a more dynamic story. And it just makes me, I don't know, more excited to do stuff. So if there's one idea that I want you to keep from this video, it is that you have to do stuff that you find interesting, that makes you feel happy, that you have fun while doing the thing, because if not, it's just not going to be easy to have good time management. This is the reason why you want to enjoy your A levels. Because if you get to do so, everything will be easier. Your time management will be better unconsciously, because you will just have more drive and more motivation to get stuff done, to get involved into the subject, and it will make everything easier, also more interesting to you. In the end, it's just a win-win. So that's the reason why it's really important to choose subjects that you can enjoy. You're obviously not going to enjoy if you don't try to get involved into a subject. You need to put some effort yourself to have some inspiration and motivation towards the subject. But if you're able to do this, you will find that your time management will improve very significantly, and you won't really need to put any extra effort. It will just be natural. So that's something really important. I try to enjoy my subjects as much as I can. Chemistry, sometimes I'm like a bit, oh, this is just like boring, but other times I'm like, okay, no, this is actually cool, because it's like something really weird, but in the same sense that it is also quite interesting. And same happens with maths. Sometimes I get a bit bored, but then I know I see something really tough on further maths, and I'm like, I have to do that. I have to take the challenge of understanding that concept that seems really nasty. If you get to enjoy your subjects, procrastination won't be such a problem, because you will unconsciously just get into it. You will get more involved, and you will get more work done actually without putting any extra effort. I am not going to elaborate much on this, because I already have a YouTube video and a whole Skillshare class that is 1 hour long, dedicated to how I use my Notion template for students to organize yourself and stay on track of your assignments, exams, and anything related to academics. You can use it yourself for free, so it is in the description down below. You will have a link over there, and you can just duplicate it to your own Notion, and you can start using it if it actually helps you. If you guys want an overview of this template and the system that I use to organize myself through Notion, you can watch my YouTube video. And if you want a deeper dive into the template, the different tools that make it so good, in my opinion, obviously, you can just go to the link in the description down below that I have for a 30-day free trial, and you can watch my class on Notion for students, and also the rest of the classes that are on the platform. The best way to make sure that you get things done is by actually planning them ahead and allocating some time of the day to a certain task. To do this realistically, I use the time blocking or time boxing technique on Google Calendar to be able to visualize the different tasks I have during the day, and to see if it's actually possible for me to achieve them within a certain amount of time. It is not only important to plan what's happening the following day, but it's also important to think ahead, more ahead than that, like what's happening the next week, what's happening the next month, so you can mentally prepare yourself for tough weeks in which you have lots of exams, and so that you're also able to get started working on some big assignments and exams a bit before, and you don't leave things to the last day. If you do that, when deadlines come, you will feel way more confident and focused. Now, good time management requires quite a lot of responsibility. It is perfectly okay to fall behind a bit sometimes, you might not be feeling it, you might be a bit burned out, and it is totally fine to not get some of the work that you were intending to get done because you just, I don't know, get to hang out with some friends, or you just decide to watch Netflix. Every now and then it's really good to just leave things to a side and to relax. I actually find this tiny bit of procrastination a very useful one in making me feel more refreshed and getting back to work feeling a bit more motivated and less burned out. However, you also need to be disciplined and just put the work in. You have to be very consistent if you actually want to get good grades. This is just a fact. If you're not consistent, you will just not put enough time into it, so it is just not possible for you to obtain high grades. You have to be mature enough to realize that your decision making towards getting work done and your consistency will be the two factors that will determine the most whether you actually end up getting good grades or not. So I personally think that completely ignoring social life is a huge mistake. You obviously have to get work done if you actually want to get somewhere, and that means not spending the whole time with your friends. However, every now and then it is really important, at least for me, to get some time with friends, because it just makes you reflect on other stuff, and it makes your life a better one, I think, in general. Having said this, it is very important to have the ability of saying no when you have important things coming, because if you have near exams and you are not confident about you doing well, then it's just not worth going out with friends. You always need to make sure that you put the necessary work in before actually going out with friends or doing any other activities that will not help you towards getting better results. You have all the time in the world to hang out with friends, but you don't have so for revising for important exams. Remember, it's just all about priorities. Your decisions are the ones that will end up determining your results. So you are the one that owns them. Be responsible, take responsibility, and take accountability as well for your work, and you will do well if you do so. I hope you guys found this video helpful towards improving your time management. You can leave a like if so, and also consider subscribing. As I said before, you can download my Notion template and check out my Notion YouTube video, as well as my Notion for Students Skillshare class. They are all in the description down below, so you can just go and do that. If you have any questions about what I have mentioned in this video, do let me know your questions in the description down below, and I will get back to you. Also, if you want me to make any specific video related to A-levels or student life, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely consider it. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate you giving a chance on this video, and I also have to thank all of you guys for giving so much support to this channel. I am really grateful, and it really keeps me going every single day, so really thank you a lot. It truly means a lot to me, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. An hour to do this. Really, like an hour. I have repeated everything 100 times.